Hello everyone. So for an UPSC aspirant, the most important task is to choose an optional subjects. UPSC gives us many tasks to perform, but the most important is to choose a better optional subjects which we can learn and perform well in that particular subject and have an interest in. So in this video, we will discuss on the same. So before starting with the video, let me tell you guys, my name is Ankita Pal, and for getting such information on UPSC and its study vlogs, click on the subscribe button right down there and hit the like button. So UPSC provides us with many difficulties, many tasks it puts in front of us, and one of them is obviously choosing a better optional subject in which we are interested in, and also it matches with our background and our future performances, right? So why choosing an optional subjects become difficult for an UPSC aspirant? Here I will discuss all my personal views and how I perform well, and how I decided on how to choose my optional subject and what is my optional subject and what was the reason behind it. Now, why choosing an optional subject becomes difficult for us as an aspirant? First of all, there is a long list given in the syllabus there, and it includes many subjects like PSIR, PubMed, geography, and many more, chemistry, physics, mathematics. The long list is provided to the aspirants to choose from that, and we have to be confident in that particular subject to opt for such a lengthy syllabus, and to study that syllabus in a very short period of time and perform in 2 papers there. So that's why it becomes difficult. And the second problem is that most of the aspirants have engineering background, and in engineering background only 2 optional subjects are provided, that is civil engineering and I guess mechanical engineering is there. So yeah, it becomes very difficult for engineer in computer science and IT technology, information technology, to choose from a huge list which we are unaware of in our past. So we have to be confident in that particular subject. So how to deal with this stress and how I dealt with it. So before the discussion, let me tell you guys, stay till the end to get the crisp of the information. Before choosing an optional subject, I discussed with many people like my relatives, my friends and colleagues, and I think the way they discussed with me, and I took out 3 points how people choose their optional subjects. So the first one is that they choose according to their graduation, second thing according to their interest, and third thing according to the GS subjects. So first thing, let's discuss about the first thing, that according to the graduation subject, how you can choose your optional subjects. So if you are doing graduation in political science or international relation, public administration, arts and commerce background, so it becomes easy for you people to have an edge in that particular subject, and you have to be confident in that particular subject to score well in the future in your papers. 2 papers are there, so yeah, you have to be confident in that. For example, Ganesh Kataria took mathematics as an optional, and it was easy for him to perform well because he was already experienced in that particular subject. Again, according to the interest, many people have optional subject according to their interest. For example, geography, many people are interested in geography, and many aspirants take geography because it is very easy. I am not saying easy to perform well, but it is easy to understand and perform good in that particular subject. So many people that take that particular subject according to the interest. So yeah, if you are interested in particular topic, get the note of it and firstly read some part of the particular subject and then understand if you are interested in the particular subject or not. That is the best way to find the interest of particular subject. And the third thing is according to the GS subjects. For example, here I will take PSIR. PSIR is political science and international relation. So most of the part of the subject is overlap with the main GS subjects like polity and international relation. International relation and politics will do you good in the prelims, in the mains, in GS paper 1 and 2, and then in your optional subjects. So if your many part of portion is covered in the GS subject itself, then it becomes easy for you to perform good in your optional subject, and you itself become confident in that. So yeah, so if you are choosing your optional subject according to the GS topic, so make sure that you are interested in that particular subject. So again, I am going to tell you that you have to be very confident and interested in that particular subject to deal with so much syllabus and then perform good in that particular syllabus. Let's discuss what is my optional subject and what was the process of choosing that particular subject and how I dealt with the tension of choosing an optional subject. So yeah, for the first thing is that I went through the list of all the optional subjects. There I was having no idea of all the subjects when there I was a layman in that particular topic, very confused like you all may be. So first thing I did after seeing the list is I got to know that I did computer science engineering, and there was no computer science in that particular list, so I was left with no option there. So second thing I did was discussed with many aspirants, many relatives and my parents and friends, so that I could make a better choice and get to know how people deal with the same tension. So after discussion, what I did was I took some time and studied for my other GS subjects like GS1, GS2, and from that point I got to learn geography, polity, international relations, and then again I went through the list and took out 2 to 3 topics. For example, I took out geography, PSIR, puppet, and not history, because history was so vast. I was less interested in that particular subject, so I didn't go for that. It will be your choice if you want to go to that particular subject. So yeah, I chose 3 subjects: geography, PSIR and puppet. Now how to choose one of them from them? So what I did was I learned polity, international relations, geography and puppet in very crisp form from different sources, like simple sources like our NCRTs, then went through the past year papers and also went through the syllabus of that particular subject. In 2 to 3 months, I am telling you guys, don't rush for choosing an optional subject. Take time, because it is doing a graduation for a particular subject in less time. If you are choosing a subject, optional subject, it means doing a graduation in that particular subject, so it will require time. So when learn the subject, read the subject and find interest in particular subject. So I went and read the particular many subjects like geography and PSIR and puppet from the GS mains topic, from the GS point of view, and then I got to know that I am bit interested more in geography and PSIR. So I was left with 2 topics, that is PSIR and geography. So how to choose between them? Then what I did was I took the syllabus of both the subjects and I also checked that who will teach me the particular subject, what is the source to find the content for that particular subject, and which subject it's much easier to find the content for, and it will be good to study that particular subject easily without getting much stressed. So what I did was I talked again to the seniors and went through the YouTube sites and found many sources for the subjects, and what I found was that PSIR had much information in the Hindu, in the newspapers. PSIR information is much more than geography. Second thing what I found was sources for PSIR are much crisp and found at one particular place, and geography is much vast to know, and we have many much books to read and learn the subject. So yeah, that because of those 2 points that I found the crisp notes for PSIR. And second thing, that PSIR is much overlap and it have much information around us, like in newspapers, in magazines, in YouTube, in from news, because international relation is what is going around us. So yeah, we get many information on that particular topic. So it was easy for me to find good optional in the form of PSIR, and yeah, I decided to take PSIR as my optional subject. So yeah, in conclusion, what I mean to say is that you have to be very confident, interested and very much aware of the thing you are choosing for your UPSC CSE paper. So you have, why is it very important to choose? Because firstly, the marks of optional paper take your ranks up and down in your final list. So yeah, that's why it is important. And second thing, if you are not confident in your optional subject, it will take you back in your preparation. So second thing is that. And third thing is that if you have once chosen the optional paper subject, you can't go back. For example, you have read whole geography, you can't run back to the PSIR and start from the nil. So yeah, it becomes very difficult if you have moved forward with one particular subject then to go back. So please make sure that you are confident in that subject and do well in that particular subject, and be aware of the things. So this was all about choosing an optional subject in a better way and in a smart way, and how I chose my optional subject. Hope this will help you guys to perform good in choosing an optional subjects. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. You guys watch the video and don't hit the like button, so please do that for me. And yeah, comment below if you like the video and have any queries. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye.